Ray and I are at the tail end of our once-in-a-lifetime 3-week trip to New Zealand. And before we get into our final days, I thought it'd be fun to do a quick recap.
Been on here for an hour, no signs of stopping.
We started our trip in Auckland, where we explored the city and nearby Rangitoto Island before heading to Hotwater Beach to dig ourselves a hole to relax in. And the next few days, we saw glowworms on the Waitomo Cave Tour, explored a hobbit home in Hobbiton before enjoying an exclusive beverage at the Green Dragon. In Rotorua, we saw a culture performance and explored some geyser parks, where even the rain couldn't stop us. Next, we climbed up to Lord of the Rings Mount Doom, otherwise known as Tongariro Crossing. A change of plans then brought us to Wanganui, where I met up with Santa Claus before we did a grade 4-5 whitewater rafting trip. We ended our North Island adventures exploring Wellington, where Ray found his new favorite brewery, and I got to watch a goblin kick his butt. Here's where we said goodbye to the North Island and took the ferry from Wellington to Picton on the most gorgeous ferry ride imaginable. On the South Island, we stopped through Nelson and explored Abel Tasman National Park. Then we took a road trip to Pancake Rocks, trying the popular meat pies in the area for the first time along the way. We embraced change again and went off itinerary, exploring the cool little town of Hakatika, before making it to Franz Josef Glacier on another very rainy day. The next day, we took the Haast Pass to Lake Wanaka, on the way spotting 2 waterfalls, blue springs, and gorgeous views of the Neck. We could have stayed in Lake Wanaka for days, but unfortunately we had one day to explore before we headed out to Queenstown via the also scenic Cardrona Valley. In Queenstown, the adventure capital of the world, we took a Lord of the Rings tour, biked Lake Hayes, and bungee jumped the highest bungee in the Southern Hemisphere. It's so scary! After leaving Queenstown, we headed to Milford Sound, where we took one of the popular scenic cruises and completed 2 epic hikes. Then, in Omarama, we relaxed in a hot tub before making our way to Mount Cook National Park for the final hiking and final camping of the trip.
We left the Mount Cook area this morning. We both loved that area more than we thought we would. It kind of reminded us of like a little ski lodge area where everything's really close and easily accessible. So that was just a fun little adventure. We left and now we're in Lake Tekapo. That's behind me. And we don't really have any plans today. We were thinking originally of doing some horseback riding, but I think we're just gonna slowly make our way to Geraldine, which is where we will be staying tonight before heading to Christchurch to leave. We've had a lot of fun, so we're just gonna kind of explore and really soak in New Zealand the last couple days.
Fairlie Bakehouse. They have a lot of really good reviews online, and they've apparently won a lot of awards for their pies. And the line seems to show that, so looking forward to trying them out.
End verdict?
It was good. I think it was probably on par with Wanaka, if not a little less.
Ooh, ouch.
But it was still good.
Yeah. We are still in the small town of Fairlie, doing some shopping, got some souvenirs, and we just went to this honey store, and it was really cool. There were some live honeys that live bees that we could look at, and I got some tea, and she recommended the blackcurrant honey to put in it, and it's very good and very warm, and I'm very happy. Quick stop at the barn.
Barn.
Hi there. You just look pretty comfy. Piggy! You have a really long nose. Look at that nose. Oh, he's trying to eat my camera. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. Oh no. Brr. Aw, there's the love. Where are we, Ray?
We're in Barker's country.
We're in Barker's country. What does that mean, Ray?
We can try some jam.
We can try some jam. I feel like I asked you, and then I yell it louder so people can actually hear.
That's why you complete.
Yes. Epic Visitor Center.
Hey Jen, what did you just do?
I finally bought a souvenir and my first ever hat. I always steal Ray's dad hat because I don't like hats normally on the way they look. But I've been wearing them a lot, like after camping when I don't have time to shower. But I finally have one I like, and it's from New Zealand, so I'll be able to remember New Zealand forever. I'm very happy. Geraldine Craft Market, something for everyone. Let's do it! Good. Bought a fancy drink.
From where?
From Baker's. It's a lemon, lime, cucumber, mint.
Barker's.
Barker's. We're in Barker's country! Sorry, from Barker's. It's the lemon, lime, cucumber, and mint. You can really taste the cucumber, so my dad would not like this, but it's good and refreshing.
Cheese!
We got cheese. What kind was it?
The Cheshire.
The Cheshire is an award winner from 2014.
Yeah. It's been a rough couple years for the Cheshire. They're making a comeback.
Our last picnic lunch in New Zealand. Cheese, Dutch salami, sesame crackers. Whitaker's, our favorite chocolate here, that are hatching out Kiwi Birds. Woo woo!
I assume it's just gonna be a forest, like we could see anywhere.
He is not hopeful. Our last Airbnb. What do you want? Airbnb's at the top of the hill. Pretty exclusive and secluded. We are leaving our last Airbnb and it was probably my favorite. There were 2 other rooms in the house up for Airbnb. All of them were taken by people from different countries, and we all, including the host, enjoyed some conversation out with the amazing view, drinking beer. It was a really perfect way to end our New Zealand trip with our last night. Our Airbnb host warned us that it might be a little quiet in Christchurch over the holidays because everyone leaves to go to the beaches. I would agree. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But we only have the day, so we're gonna make the most of it and just walk around and soak in all that Christchurch has to offer. And stop and take photos of unique things. This is where the tram just came through. Unique tram to go through buildings.
What are we in Italy again?
Lots of rebuilding from the earthquake here in Christchurch. going to a wildlife reserve to see some kiwis while surrounded by other kiwis. We haven't seen a kiwi yet. They're not really easily spotted in the wild, so we had to make it happen. The Maori word for chicken is hey hey, just like in Moana. That movie is very educational. Hello, hey hey. Clydesdale. Do you know our buddies back home in St. Louis? Huh? They make you learn about kiwis before you get to see them. They have lived in New Zealand for around 30 million years. Kiwis are only found in New Zealand. That's why we're seeing one. I feel like we've been walking for days on the quest for the kiwi. All right, brown kiwi. Oh, no photos. What? Seriously?
Interesting bird, very unique.
I agree. They're very weird. They have nostrils on the bottoms of their beaks, so they were just like in the dark, sticking their nostrils in the ground and like blowing, so the dirt would kind of like spoon out like this. They're weird, but really cool and interesting. Damn!
You are a loser.
The devil bird's caged.
Ready for pie.
Okay, Ray. Open up your
My
tweets. They're so clever.
Which character will I get?
Bite into it. Is there like sprinkles or something?
Tastes like Whitaker's, but there is some like popping candy in it.
Ah, okay.
So it's like crackling in my mouth.
Oh, that's cool. Pop Rocky. Gotta love the views at these places. You missed the spot right there. He was waiting for me to do that. He knew.